Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today is something very different. You're probably thinking, Joel, where are you? Or maybe you're not, maybe you don't care. But I'm going to tell you anyway. I am currently on a cruise ship. I'm here with Virgin Voyages and I'm on the brand new ship, the Scarlet Lady. They very kindly invited me to spend a night on their ship. We're not actually going anywhere, sadly, so even though I had to check in with my passport, I'm not actually leaving the port, and we're here for just one night. So this is amazing. I've arrived in my room. There's a big schedule going on. We're going to see a show later, then going for dinner, and then there's loads of other things on my schedule, but so excited to be here. I'm just going to take you with me. This video is just going to be me exploring a cruise ship for the first time. I've never done a cruise before, so yeah, let's go. So my bedroom was absolutely incredible. It was the sea terrace balcony cabin, and the bed actually transports into a sofa. The balcony is incredible. It comes with your chairs and tables and a hammock. Sadly, the weather was so bad that I didn't get a chance to try that out. So straight away I went exploring the ship and I got into the elevator, which looked like you were submerged underwater, but I guarantee you, you're not underwater, don't worry. And I went to explore the first of the many bars and restaurants. This one was super cool. It's definitely my vibe. Very boho, very chilled. There was little beds as well that you could lie down on. It was really cool. Just having a quick explore of the ship. Really cool. I've never been on a cruise ship before and I can't believe it's a ship. I can't believe we're floating on the water. Crazy. They have a really cool social club with loads of different board games. They have this weird hockey thing. I don't know what it's called. What's that called? Where you slide things. I'd be terrible at it. All across the boat they'd have really cool music playing as well. They'd have DJs. Now this is Sip, the champagne bar, and I went straight for the champagne. You guys know I love Prosecco, but the champagne was flowing and I'm not gonna say no to it. There was also some really nice little rainbow cakes that were very sort of chocolatey and fruity at the same time, which I don't normally like, but I loved it. So I've already had some champagne, the champagne is flowing, and now we're on our way to find a place called the Manor, which we've been told is a really cool place to visit, so I'm gonna give it a go. But there's loads of cool people here in costumes. I wanna see them and talk to them. So there were characters all throughout the boat in various different wacky kind of outfits that were greeting guests, talking to them, chatting to them, making sure you're having a good time. And I just thought it was really cool. They've got the coolest job. They just walk around the boat entertaining people. Amazing. You guys know how much I love fitness, so I went to go and explore what they have to offer in terms of fitness. So I'm currently in the gym called Burn and Bike, and in the middle, outside in the ship, they've literally got a hot tub and a swimming pool, but you can just see all the steam from the hot tub just blowing because it's so windy outside. I really want to go in the hot tub, it looks so cool. Definitely going to come here maybe tomorrow morning or something to burn off some calories. We've got dinner tonight at a Mexican restaurant, which will be so nice. And then across the way, they have Build and Balance, which is a more traditional gym with weights, weight machines, Bosu balls, all sorts of things. And then outside they had like boxing rings with where you could practice punching, and then a boxing gym, which is a bit like a CrossFit gym, I think. It was really, really cool. The Galley is a massive food court with loads of different vendors. You could have anything you wanted. It's so good. It's all included in the price and the food was amazing. For this experience, we've got all the food for free, which is amazing. So first stop was getting a cookie. Do you know how much I like cookies? Very chocolatey. Crunchy. Not soft, but crunchy. I like it. It's good. This was the view of the pools from outside. Obviously in hotter weather that would have been rammed. Everyone would have been trying out the swimming pools, but sadly it was so windy that no one dared to go outside except me in this next clip. It's so windy, you probably can't even hear me because it's so windy. I wish this was in the Caribbean. So far this ship literally has everything. It doesn't even feel like a ship. It's literally like, I can't even feel it moving, and it's so windy outside as well. You'd expect it to. But also, how do ships not sink? Because this weighs apparently like the equivalent of over 4,000 London buses. I'm like, how is this not sinking? So back into the bedroom, and it was time to get ready for dinner.
Dual Reality will be beginning in 15 minutes time in the Red Room. Once again, that is our fantastic show, Dual Reality, will be starting in 15 minutes time in the Red Room, located on deck 6 forward. Look forward to seeing you there.
That's so funny that the tannoy comes over in your bedroom. Hopefully that doesn't happen in the middle of the night. We were booked into the show Dual Reality, but it was supposed to be at 5:30, but they pushed it back to 6:15. But I don't think I'm gonna have time now. It's literally in 15 minutes time. Right guys, I've decided I'm gonna go and run and get the show. The show starts in about 3 minutes. Hopefully I can get there on time. Luckily, I've got a very good memory, like a map memory. Leo calls it a map memory because if I've been somewhere once, I can get there again. And it's at the Red Room, which is, I think, on the 7th floor at the end. I went there once, about an hour ago. Hopefully, I'll remember where it is and I can run straight there. I'm not there yet. The ship is so big. Oh my gosh, it's like running a marathon. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what the show is going to be about. It's called Dual Reality, and that's all I know. And I'm late. I've got 1 minute. Okay, apparently I'm not too late, but it's on deck 6, not deck 7. Damn it, my map memory was wrong.
Enjoy the show.
Hello.
Give you some red ones.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hi, you're very welcome.
Wow, what is this? Oh no.
Straight down the hall.
Great, thank you. What is going on? Please tell me it's not immersive. If there's audience participation, I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh, oh, it's a proper theatre. This is sick. Wow. Hello. Good, thank you. This way, thank you. I literally have no idea what to expect. I've been given this weird ribbon. I'm sat on the red side. There's a blue side. I'm not on that side. There's 2 poles in the middle of the stage. I don't know what they're for. I'm nervous, especially because I'm here by myself, so I don't know what to expect. Thanks, I need a wee. So guys, I've just left because my dinner reservation is at 7:30 and it's now nearly 6:30, and I asked if I could leave early, and thank God I did ask because they were like, no you can't, but they said I can leave early if I go upstairs onto level 7 where I was in the first place. So I'm gonna do that. That was so cool. It was like, if you couldn't tell from the clips, it's like a circus type thing of dancing on the poles and like falling down the poles, which was incredible. Then there was like different stories, so some people had like a little love story and other. It was so good. It was really, really cool. Sadly, I've had to leave early because, as I said, the dinner reservations. Because I'm only on the ship for less than 24 hours, I want to experience as much as possible. So it's literally back to back, like everything. So I'm going back to the cabin now to have a shower and get ready for dinner, which is at a place called Pink Agave, which apparently is a very high-end Mexican place. So I'm really looking forward to it. So as I said, we had Mexican for dinner, and it was a lovely restaurant with apparently the biggest selection of tequilas the world has ever seen, which was great. I don't really drink tequila, but I did have a margarita because I was like, why not? For dinner, I had a stuffed pepper. I had the vegetarian option, and it was delicious. It was the nicest Mexican food I think I've ever had. And there was chocolate tacos, which were great. Oh no, you just get your reflection.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Then at about 10:30 p.m. after dinner, Sir Richard Branson put on a fireworks display for all of us. After dinner, was just chilling, and then suddenly someone grabbed me, put me in a mask, and told me to follow the crowd. I thought I was being welcomed into a cult of some kind. Turns out they were just leading us to a bar where there was yet more free drinks. I've been back in Vegas. Honestly, this ship has everything, even a casino. I think there was something about how we're not allowed to do any gambling while we're here. I'm not sure, I have to check that out, but literally there's everything. All of these slot machines, roulette tables. Although in Vegas, you're not allowed to film inside the casinos, but I wonder if I'm gonna get told off here. Who knows? I'm not sure. Now there is an event going on called the Unnamed Dance Party thing. That's literally the name, the Unnamed Dance Party thing. So we're gonna go in and have a look, maybe. Okay, at 11. Okay, cool.
Yeah, definitely come back.
Okay, we will. Okay, it opens at 11. We will be back. We're determined to go and see it. Apparently, it's amazing.
She's like, yes.
Right, these are our two newest friends. We met over dinner, we had dinner together, and they're both hilarious and amazing. We just had a great time. We have, haven't we? And of course we found you by the champagne. I know. Now this was my favourite part of the night. I've never been to anything like this before, and you guys know how much I love dancing, and this was absolutely incredible. It was weird, I can't explain what it was exactly. You're just gonna have to watch and make up your own mind.
They are vulnerable to suffering and heels. They project an impenetrable aura of importance while discreetly finding the perfect selfie angle.
Damn. So guys, we have just left the dance party and it was so good. Oh my gosh, I want there to be something like that in London. It was so much fun. Most of this footage is probably just going to be from the dance party, to be honest, because that was my vibe. Went to the Manor, which we were told was really cool. It looks really cool. It's basically like a club. I feel like the people that didn't enjoy the dance party would go there. It's a bit more like a normal club, but the dance party was so much fun. Loved it. Ooh, hand sanitizer. Yes, please. Oh, it sprayed my hands. Lovely. It's the end of the night. We've just come to Diner and Dash in the galley to get some food and some water before going to bed. Got some sweet potato tots, vegan sausage and chips. Good morning. It is the morning and we're still in Dover. Very nice. I wish it was warm so I could try out the hammock, but it's just so cold. Slept really well last night. It's a really comfy bed, a really big bed as well, which is fantastic. And sadly I've missed lots of the itinerary. They had a yoga class and then there was a meditation thing, and then they had spin class. Missed all of them because it's currently, I don't even know the time, 9 o'clock. So after having my morning coffee, I went on a little walk and then decided to settle down back into the galley where there was lots of free food, including cinnamon buns. And I had my cinnamon bun and my coffee whilst looking at the stormy sea. One thing that I'm really loving about the cruise is that everything is included. Obviously because this is like a press trip to promote the ship, everything was free anyway, but if you book onto a cruise, this is what I'm learning, is that everything is included. You don't need to tip. They actively say all tips have been taken care of, so there's no need to do that. Wi-Fi is included. All your food and basic beverages at more than 20 places, like 20 eateries, is included, which is amazing. There's so many places to eat here. Also, they don't do buffets because because they're trying to cut down on wastage, which I think is a really good thing. And this ship is one of their most eco-friendly ships. They've made it really eco-friendly. They're cutting down on single-use plastics, so they're really making an effort, which is great. And all group workouts and classes are included. And as you saw yesterday, they've got like a boxing gym as well as like a cardio gym, a weights gym. Like they've got a running track that goes around the outside of the boat, which I haven't seen yet, but if I can find a photo, I'll insert it. It's just so cool. I'm really sad that I didn't get to do a workout this morning. It turns out there was an offer to stay on board for another day, which would have been incredible, but that's what you have when you have a dog. You can't stay on board, which is sad. I would love to stay, but I've got to get back to Ava. And part of the eco-friendly nature is that in the cabins they've got these sensors that if they sense no one's in the cabin, then they reduce the use of air conditioning and the lighting. And I've heard that 80% of their cabins are sea facing, so the likelihood of you having a sea view is very likely, which is great because I can't imagine being in a cabin with no view of the sea. I would literally go insane. It's not good for my claustrophobia. Also on board they have a high street. It wasn't open while we were on board because they're still finishing off. This ship has yet to do its first open to the public voyage, so these shops are still setting up, but there is a fully functioning high street on board.
Where we're going right now is our thermal suite.
Okay. Next we went to the Redemption Spa, which was incredible. Sadly, again, I didn't have time to experience the spa. You guys know how much I would have loved that. But yeah, it was just absolutely stunning. I could have spent all day in there. And then I stumbled across this tattoo parlour. How weird is that? A tattoo parlour on board a cruise ship. I was so tempted, but I didn't get one. Before disembarkation, we had our brunch at a place called DAZZLE. Thank you.
Yes,
thanks guys. Welcome.
Down behind.
Hello. Which I believe was Australian inspired, as you can see from the fairy bread on the table. That is an Australian delicacy, I've heard, and it was delicious. And then it was straight back into the shuttle bus to take me back to my car. And that was the end of my lovely weekend. And just like that, it's all over. I mean, I knew it was going to go quick because it was just one night, but I really did not want it to go that quick. I had such a good time. If you couldn't tell from watching this video, I absolutely loved it. And doing a cruise, in all honesty, was not something that I ever thought I wanted to do. I thought that they were for old people. I didn't think that they would be that much fun. I also thought I'd get really seasick. And none of those things happened. I'm now like, oh my gosh, I want to go on a full 2-week cruise somewhere. It would be incredible. I didn't get seasick, and it definitely is not just for old people. I mean, this cruise specifically on the Scarlet Lady is aimed at people over 18, so there's no kids allowed, which is great. But they're particularly marketing it at people sort of in their late 20s and 30s, because as you could probably tell from like the dance party and the nightclubs, they're making it a little bit younger, a little bit more hip and cool, and I would definitely go with my friends. I was on board being like, this is a romantic place. It's also a place you could come with your friends. You could come with your family, as long as there's no kids. It ticks all the boxes. I had such a good time. Thank you so much, Virgin, for inviting me. It was such a good weekend. I keep saying weekend. It was Friday to Saturday, but whatever. So the Scarlet Lady, you're probably wondering, it's not actually, its home port is not in the UK. Its home port will be in Miami, and they'll be doing cruises around the Caribbean and sometimes Mexico as well, so that would be amazing. I did think that like the view from my window would have been absolutely incredible if you were like somewhere warm, like the Caribbean or Mexico. It's wasted in the UK. That's why they don't home port in the UK, probably, because it's so dreary all the time. As you guys know, I don't ever like doing brand deals without getting you guys something, and there is something amazing in this for you. If you book a Virgin Voyages cruise before March the 31st, you'll get $400 of onboard credit, which is incredible. And don't forget, your food and all your basic beverages, your Wi-Fi, all the tips are all included in the cruise price. So that $400 of onboard credit you could spend in the spa, on spa treatments, you could spend in the hairdressers getting your hair cut, on a tattoo. You can get a tattoo on a cruise ship. I'm pretty sure it's the first ever tattoo parlour on board a cruise ship. incredible. So if you want that offer, click the link down in the description below. Have a look at the different cruises that they do. They do ones that are 4 days long, they do 2-week long ones. Just check it out. If you do want to book, if you do it by March 31st, that $400 credit is all yours to spend on whatever you like. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did enjoy the video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I post videos every single week about a whole variety of topics. I mean, who knows what I'll do next? My life is so weird. Last week, dancing with the Pussycat Dolls. This week, on a Virgin Voyages cruise. I'm so grateful, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching my many escapades in my weird and wonderful life. But yeah, thanks for joining, and I will see you next time. Bye.